Welcome back to JPDE, everybody. So last time I had the smash with the bunny, and Penny kissed me. Alright, whoever designed the school really outdid himself, or herself, for nighttime. May just be the structure, or just a choice of the blue light. There you are, D-Man. And speaking of pretty, sorry for the slight delay, ran into Professor Goodwitch. Oof, did she give you a hard time? She did ask where I was going, but when I told her I was training with you, she just told me not to be too late and went on her merry way. That's the Yang factor work. Let's get to the floor. The what now? What's that? Your semblance? Might as well be. But it's just a result of good grades, top-notch fighting skills, and being too good looking for pants. Oh, Jesus. I feel someone I might know get offended with a quip, but I disagree. I digress. That sounds like a lot of work, starting with finding some hot pants that fit me. Maybe I'll get some for you once we finish training. Now, want to get started? Sure, but I don't know. Personal space! Am I learning how to take a fall? Nope. It's about grappling and throws. That sounds interesting, but why? You fight with a whip, Alex. Teaching you my skill would have taken way too long and ultimately be redundant. But I could still teach you two things to improve on. The first was footwork, since movement and weight distribution are needed no matter how you fight. That's true. I've noticed that all my hits have become harder and sharper ever since I started training with the Yang. And the second one? How to get out of sticky situations. If anything or anyone ever gets too close, you'll know what to do. Anything or anyone. Closer than melee range. Closer than melee range. Again! Oh, so that just ends off the night? Gonna just save for a moment. Yeah, I know. Classroom, as usual. Events still to be added. Okay, just clicking shite. Shite on the light. Thanks again. I don't know why I keep coming to the bookshop. It's for books, man. You know this. Okay, let's go to the classroom. Wait, what even is my strength at right at the moment? Stop for a moment, gang. So cool. My combat experience is 75. I think when that gets to 99, I'll just stop visiting the Yang. Alright, me, you, and my hidden bodyguards. Wait, alright, me, you, and my hidden bodyguards, Neo. Here we are again, even for a minute of the week, this place is crowded. I sigh, feeling my shoulders relax a bit. You're thinking there's less of an opportunity for her to do anything with this many people, right? I wish. She tackled me in broad daylight in the middle of the street, remember? But with this many people, she won't have enough space, maybe. Isn't she particularly tiny? Crap. So she needs less space than usual to move around. Is she custom made to be dangerous? Anyway, calm down. We'll be watching, remember? And you're a hunter in training, getting stronger by the day. You should be able to handle her. Tell that to my scratches from the other time. Hold on. Okay. Alright, she wasn't at the entrance, so I guess she must be in the inner room. I just hope I don't miss her because of her height. Ow! My calf! Someone kicked me from behind! Ouch! What was that for? She just taps her foot on the ground twice and stares at me. Oh, I get it. I walked right past her without seeing her. Sorry, I was distracted. Crap, that's a great start. She's already annoyed, which probably means no information and a world of pain for me. Look, I'm really sorry, but remember when I asked you about your connection? I'm in trouble, so I was thinking about that. Huh? What's with that knowing smile? It's like the fact that I'm in some kind of trouble is not a surprise to her. You actually know something about what's going on around here, don't you? She laughs briefly at me before raising her right hand, her index finger stretched out and waving to the right. Tut tut, not yet. I see. So what do you want me to do? She laughs again before grabbing onto my right hand. What was that nonsense? Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. The dance floor. She just wants to dance. Well, maybe it won't be so bad after all. Time for some sick dance moves. Let's do it. Everything seems fine so far. Indeed, the approach wasn't exactly optimal, but the meeting seems to be proceeding normally. Yeah, dancing is no big deal, even though she's not that... Oh wow, she's really not that good. Am I getting hit down there? She's a terrible dancer. Now I understand why she had to resort to blackmail to find a dancing partner. I'll pretend that I don't know if oh wow. And here I thought I hope whatever information she has is worth a partner. Damn. My feet hurt in places I didn't know a foot had nerves in. I risked having to fight 4 people, of which 1 was a girl, and I even got elbowed in the stomach once. Well, at least she looks like she's enjoyed herself. It doesn't make this place better at all, but I held up my part of the deal. So, had fun? She nods, what seems to actually be a genuine smile. Thank the gods. I didn't suffer in vain. That's good, but I should go. It's a school day. Oh, don't be like that. I'm a student, remember? And anyway, now it's your turn to hold up your part of the deal. What do you know about Howard, Neo? She sighs, looking at me in a displeased way, but she nods and holds up her scroll. I feel myself smiling as she begins typing. Now, finally found you. Uh-oh. Oh, Emerald. Fucking hate you. Oh, wow. That outfit. And the color of her eyes, she looks so... No, Alex. No. 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 Also, she looks really enjoyed, and Neil's mood soured all of a sudden when she appeared. They sent me to grab you, remember? That thing you're supposed to do that's currently underway? Look, were it up to me, you could just do whatever you want, but he said something about a feeling and you would understand what that means. I'll be, that actually worked. Wait, just a minute. Why is she putting her phone away? No, hey, Neo, remember the guy? Me? The information? Ugh! Let's go then. Now wait just God's damn minute here. What? In case you weren't paying attention, Neo and I were talking about something here. One of those guys, huh? Look, you're definitely barking up the wrong tree here, trust me. Have you ever danced with her? Excuse me? I did, for the last 2 hours. Good for you. My feet hurt, people were injured, I may have cracked a rib. What kind of dancing does that? Hers, and I endured it all for the opportunity to ask her something. I'm warning you. Get on my... Then you come in. Your hand... And you want her to just... she was about to... My eyes are red. Not a chance in... Oh. Ow. Ow. Did someone get the license plate? What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, was too busy checking on your unconscious form, partner. Jack? What? Oh no, I was supposed to say macho skin. Mocha skin, gray hair, red eyes. Oh god damn it, where's Neo? Left with her. But your scroll went off while you recovered. It did? I scrambled for the pocket of my jacket and grabbed the scroll, finding a message notification. Yes, it's from her! That was hilarious. Never seen that little, I can't say that, loser cool like that before. And you were pretty funny looking too. Ah ha ha ha, laugh it up, sure. Hopefully that's not everything she sent. As promised, here's what I know about the Faunus guy who came to us asking questions about you. Well, the meteor and the crater. We didn't really know there was you until we investigated. Yeah, he was guessing stuff even during our fight after all. Anyway, I don't really know the guy that well, but apparently he's working with a former associate of my partner, a guy named Weiser Van Goof. Weiser Van Goof. Weiser Van Goof? Who's that? It's a name. We got a name, Jack! Some progress, finally. I never met the guy, but I know a few things. First, my partner believed Weiser was dead before Howard contacted him. Also, he called him quite useful, which means he must be kinda smart. And lastly, when my partner started working with him, Weiser was a 4th year at Beacon. Oh shit. What? Alex? You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Beacon. What about Beacon? This Weiser, one of Howard's partners. He was in Beacon, Jack. A former student from Beacon is... I give Jack a grave nod. A 4th year. This was 3 years ago. 1 year later, when the guy graduated, he left Vale. My partner never saw him again, which is why he thought he was dead, just up and left without telling anyone. And he never popped up in any of the 4 kingdoms again, as far as we know. If this Weiser is still alive after 3 years in the wilds, you caught the attention of quite an interesting guy. Interesting, she says. Anyway, from now on I'm going to be quite busy, but I had fun. If you look me up again, I'll try and meet you. Gotta go now. XOXO. Oh, God. I place my scroll back in my pocket and bring my eyes up again to stare at Jack. We should get Penny and Evelyn before we discuss this further. Yeah. This is looking better and better. I mean, Howard was an amateur, but his semblance was terrifying. Now, we discover that one of his allies is a full-fledged hunter. I wonder what the other 2 are like. Do we even want to know? But most importantly, what does such a mismatched group want with me? Well, it's the next day, so we ain't gotta worry about that. Let's go skip ahead, don't give a damn. I don't even remember what the hell I was doing. I had a bit of a headache, but I took some ibuprofen, and I seem to be doing fine. That's enough. Mr. Yukamaki's aura is in the red. Again? When am I gonna get someone's aura in the red? Ugh. That was a pathetic show. Oh. I mean, Ren is phenomenal in hand-to-hand, but I made some amateur mistakes because I was distracted. Something weighing on your mind? Ugh. Yes. It shows, huh? It does. But you recognize your mistakes and the reason for it on your own. Amateurs do not know why they are... So that's a sign of progress. Thanks, Ren. If only he knew half the reason is because of your feet. Huh? I know, right? Or seems to be arbitrary. It's like it lets certain types of damage and pain in just to teach users lessons. Jack isn't back yet, huh? No, she told us to go ahead and wait for her in the cafeteria while she finishes talking with the headmaster. Alright. You two go ahead, then. I'll go wash up and change, and then reach you. I needed that. My feet almost don't hurt anymore, too. I guess my aura decided that I've learned the lesson. Man, I'm famished. Getting your ass kicked works up an appetite. Try not to lose too many times, then. I hear Beowulfs have a taste for love handles. Huh? What was that? Who's speaking, Jimmy? Is that... Is that Neon? It kinda does, but she definitely did not look like that. That uniform. She's a transfer student here for the Vital Festival, isn't she? Her hair color reminds me of a bit of Penny, but the feeling she gives is off. She gives off is completely different. Also, Penny would never make that kind of joke. Considering the grinder Professor Goodwitch puts us through, I won't be able to get fat even if I wanted to. I know, right? And I thought my professor back in Atlas was strict. Oh, you're from Atlas. One of my teammates is from Atlas as well. Oh, I know. She's actually why I approached you, honestly. Huh? She approached me for Penny? My name is Neon Cat. Yeah, figured. Wait, oh yeah. Oh god. You know that song is playing in my head. Fucking rainbows. But then her name should be all in color. Alex C. Cavigus. So you know Penny. Not personally, but I'm on a super secret mission to get you some information for her. A secret mission? Why can't you tell her directly? Because there's the risk General Ironwood may get to know about it too. Ah, I see. I guess just like Headmaster Osmond, General Ironwood isn't someone who we can trust with everything. Who's the information from? And why did they give it to you? It's from Penny's father. You should have seen my face when my scroll went off with an unknown number. I was like, who are you and how did you get my number? Are you a stalker? Wow. And, he contacted me because General Ironwood doesn't take me seriously. Huh. I see. Because he doesn't take her seriously, he has to keep an eye on her the way he would someone he'd expect something out of. Although, why doesn't he take you seriously? I mean, each school handpicked only a handful of teams, so that means your team is exceptional, no? Yeah, but the general thinks that my team got to where it is despite me, not with me. Oh, but I'll show him. I'll show everyone. Seems like a touchy subject for her, even if it does interest me. What would cause people to overlook her so? Oh, you haven't seen it yet. Anyway, ready to memorize, there are 2 sentences. I don't really understand the sense myself, but it sounded important. Shoot. Alright. The first sentence is one you need to keep from Penny as well. It says, the limit is 3 minutes. The limit is 3 minutes? The limit of what? I don't understand. But I guess that's the point, huh? And the second sentence is, the sandwiches are no longer safe. This makes even less sense, but I guess it will for Penny. Although you said I should keep the first one from her entirely. That's what you said. What's the point of telling me then? Well, I think this is something that Penny, for some reason or other, wouldn't be able to keep secret. So maybe it's something you need to tell her when she needs to know. And how am I supposed to know when that will be? Beats me. I don't even know what he was talking about. But I'm so curious. It sounds so important. I know, right? Well, no use dwelling on it anyway. Yeah, and I'm still hungry. Anyway, you coming too? Oh, you don't know the half of it. You don't know half of it, love handles. Here we come. Man. Calling me love handles and shite. Okay. Nothing much here right now. I don't know who the heck would skip any of the days when there's a lot of stuff you gotta do for the dates. I mean, when this game comes out fully, every single day you're gonna want to use for those dates. I don't remember what the hell I was doing. I really don't remember what I was doing last time. Ah, yes. I guess I was trying to get that maxed out. Yeah, same thing as usual. Wait, I should have checked around fucking Beacon first. Events still to be added. So much stuff. Oh yes, that's what I was gonna do. That was something I need to do still. Training with Yang is going well. 2 lax. As well as it can go. I try, I get a little better every time. But in the end, I always end up flat on my back. Your grip is still too light, and I know it's not because you're too weak. I know, right? Sorry. Please tell me you're not holding back on my account. Maybe I am? Can't hide anything from your teacher, can you? Is it because I'm a girl who can kick my ass all the way to next week? Not the case, Yang. It's because I don't want to tire you out. I feel... Ooh, thinking so highly of yourself, Alex. Not getting out of this with a joke, Yang. No, I think highly of how busy you keep yourself. Excuse me? Good grades, superior fighting skills, your looks, your troubles, and even training me on the side. I'm wondering where you find the time to breathe. Between steps. Not joking, Yang. Serious, Yang, then. What do you mean by troubles? Whatever's making you warn people about having to fight other humans. Oh, shoot. Anything and anyone? I mean, I kind of knew because of my own problems, but that's not important. What's important is, are you sure you're not taking on too much at once? You don't have to worry about that. Is there anyone who does? Because RWBY didn't worry when you got hammered across the amphitheater. Weiss too. It's like they expect you to be fine and you let them believe it. Why? You're not going to come at me seriously until I tell you, are you? Probably not. So? I have a proposal. You'll fight me. You want me to make it a wager. Or you want to make it a wager. I want to make it a reward. Grappling. Vacuo submission rules. No aura, 1 round. You fight me seriously, just this once, and I'll tell you. We'll even do it on Saturday night, so I can get plenty of rest before and after the bout. Sounds good? When she puts it like that... What are Vacuo submission rules? You lose if you surrender, or both your shoulders touch the floor for 3 seconds. Only valid locks or ankle locks. Sounds painful. Chickening out already, G-Man? Nah, just stating the obvious. You got yourself a deal. An evening of pain, and then I'll finally know the reasons behind this fun at all costs. And the day ends. Oh? Welcome back, Alex. Hey, Penny. Speaking of which, I should probably tell her about what Neon said to me. Jack and Evelyn are finishing with the dishes in the kitchen. I see. Speaking of cooking, Penny, I have a message from you, from your father. My father? But how did he contact you? That's not important. He wanted me to tell you this. The sandwiches are no longer safe. Oh, I see. Is something wrong? What does it mean? It's about a loss of privacy. It's nothing too bad, but a loss of maybe Penny and her father had a way of talking to each other without the General knowing about it. The General controls your communications? Not exactly. It's that he only has means of contacting my father, but in front of the General, I can't talk to him as I'd like to. I see. I'm sorry, Penny. For what? You had no hand in this. But I can see that it makes you sad, and I don't like seeing you sad. Well, maybe you could... Sorry, Penny, but whatever you wanted to ask him will have to wait for after I'm asleep. Oh, wow. It was nothing over... Oh God. You sure? I thought you were finally ready. No, I just wanted maybe a hug. Maybe, she says. What kind of monster would deny her a hug? In that case, feel free to do it while I'm awake as well. But returning to the matter at hand, the headmaster denied me access to his student archives. Tisk, typical. He denied us? But why? He wants to handle the investigation on his own, since a beacon anomalous is involved. I can see that, but we're directly involved in this. Our lives have already been placed in danger, and we can't even know anything about this guy? Looks like it. I didn't tell him about our source, though. Good. I mean, there's the risk he would cut us off from that as well, somehow. But still, God damn it! We're the ones being targeted by these guys. We're being in danger because of something we don't even know about. Shouldn't we at least know all we can about our attackers to better defend ourselves? I can't say I approve of this course of action. He's probably thinking what it would look like if it got out the foreign Beacon students behind attacks on current Beacon students, and that he had affiliations with the criminal underworld when he was still in our school. Affiliations that I bet went completely unnoticed, so he prefers to sweep as much as he can under the rug to save face. Where does that leave us? One thing we can do is look up his old address in Vale. His old address? Oh, of course. Care to elaborate? As hands-off as Austin can be, I doubt he would fail to notice one of his students coming and going to Vale regularly. Oftentimes staying out till the crack of dawn. If not him, Professor Goodrich sure would. Oh, right. I didn't think about that. So it's safe to assume that he wasn't living in the dormitories at the time. Yeah, so I was thinking that on Sunday we could look it up in Vale. And if he was renting an apartment, he must have left a trace. But even if we find his old apartment, what would we even do with it? Some neighbors who may remember him, maybe something left that wasn't removed by new tenants. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we have, barring having a forceful look at the school archive, which I doubt we would be able to accomplish. Damn it, Osmond. We're way too involved to be left out of the loop like this. Oh boy, next day it is. Classroom. Ooh, something actually happening. Today is the day that the old teacher comes back. But certainly a new teacher for me. This Professor Peach is the acting teacher for the Dust class, but she was on maternity leave, and now she's back. But I can't understand why Ruby and some more students I noticed over the days seems to dread the prospect. The general feelings of the students seem to split about this professor. I know, right? Maybe she's really strict. Stricter than Professor Goodrich. Strict enough to keep even Ruby in check? That would explain why Ruby is so glum, while Weiss is so excited. Although, considering that Dust is Weiss's favorite subject, it could also be good because she's good at her job. Well, the mystery is about to be solved. She's here, and I have to end the episode off, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.